Why are you a furry? I'm not a furry. You will never see me in a fursuit. These haters and losers, they want me canceled for being a furry, but they're not going to get what they want, because I'm not a furry. You don't need a fursuit to be a furry. Don't you need, like, a fursona to be a furry? I don't have a I don't, like, emotionally identify with any particular animal. People just ask me, hey, dude, what's your fursona? I'm like, I don't know, this. But it's, like, changed, like, 6 times, because I don't care. You don't need a fursona either? Then what the does it mean to be a furry, if not having a fursona or wearing a fursuit? What does it mean then? It's an identity? Well, I don't have that identity. So if I am a furry, in spite of me not thinking I'm one, by what criteria are people arriving at that conclusion? Do you want a Gardevoir? No. People who are into Gardevoir are so desperately fucking degenerately horny. Holy shit, it's a Pokemon. Pokemon are like the most sexless, childish, neutered thing in the fucking world. And you guys are fucking jerking off to that? Jesus Christ. There are much, much, much better fucking cartoon weird flower people to get horny over. I don't know where they are, but I'm sure they exist. If not Gardevoir, then who's the sexiest Pokemon? None of the Pokemon are sexy. They're Pokemon. Yeah, Posada-chan. I know exactly what that fucking image is. Kigurumi is not a fursuit. Well, I don't... What is a sexy Pokemon? I don't know what a sexy Pokemon is. They're all Pokemon. They're all drawn like little fucking... Stop. They were talking about Gardevoir. And no, Gardevoir is not sexy.
I'm sorry, you're wrong.
Being attracted to Gardevoir is like being attracted to like a... I'm trying to think of how stupid you are, and I'm fucking short-circuiting. You're literally pretending you're not horny for Machamp right now? Who the fuck...
Machamp is gross.
They're all gross. They're Pokemon. The closest that I will ever come to agreeing with you degenerates on this shit is the Vaporeon meme, just because it's incredibly funny. But that's it, okay? At least the Vaporeon meme managed to make it amusing. At least they added to it, okay? The rest of you have nothing but your craven desires, but the Vaporeon meme at least added a comedic flair. Look up Lopunny and tell me that's not a horny design. I don't know what that... I don't know what one that is. Well, the fact that there are DeviantArt drawings of it, like, front and center, does mean that there are plenty of people who agree with the idea that it's... I don't know. I guess it looks like an anthro furry OC with giant ears or something. I will admit it is uncharacteristic of them to, like, draw out the thighs like this, right? It is definitely uncharacteristic. They know their fan base is growing up. They're trying to stay relevant. Do you want to fuck the bunny? I do not want to fuck the bunny. Thank you. The only Pokemon I want to fuck is Mewtwo. Not physically, but emotionally, mentally, so that I can learn from him. Her? I don't fucking know. I don't want Mewtwo to suck my dick. I want Mewtwo to suck my brain. Lopunny is a Gen 4 Pokemon? Well, that's plenty of generations on. I only know about Gen 1. Do you remember this moment in Mewtwo history? I'm not clicking links. I'm sorry. Nice try, guys. I'm chilling. Linkers bring nothing but trouble. How about Dark Magician Girl? That's Yu-Gi-Oh! You guys get horny over nothing, man. Doesn't... The Yu-Gi-Oh! Card art style is not... Okay, listen. I'm about to drop some hot fucking facts on you guys. Are you ready for it? Okay? This style of 1990s anime character design is disgusting objectively, okay? I don't care. Her tits could be out and it wouldn't make a fucking difference to me, okay? This design, this anime aesthetic is and always has been ugly. It is an ugly aesthetic. And I do not give a fuck. I do not give a fuck. When does the furry stuff cross the line into sus bestiality stuff? When it stops being furry stuff? I don't know what you mean. I honestly, like, I really do not think that there's that much of an overlap between furries and zoophiles. Just because every time you, like, hear a story about somebody getting, like, arrested for zoophilia, there's always some country bumpkin who's never fucking been online. And all furries do is, like fucking tweet about, like, knots or whatever. Like, I don't know. It seems to me like they're very much into talking about it online, and the OG sheep fuckers are over there in Wales, they're over there in Australia, and they're out here in the great American Midwest, okay? You know? There's probably, like, some relationship between these factors. The real problem will be when all those country bumpkins do get hooked up to the internet, and they do become furries. That's going to be a media maelstrom. That's going to be a PR nightmare. Holy shit. When like some fucking 63-year-old dude like fucking his dog somewhere in Montana gets arrested for animal abuse, and they check his fucking computer, and there's no like weird bestiality shit. It's all furry shit. That's gonna be the day. Whoo boy, that's gonna be a rough one. No pun intended for the furry community. Doesn't the furry community already heavily denounce zoophilia shit? Well, yeah, of course. Also, I'm pretty sure the idea of, like, anthropomorphizing and fetishizing some animalistic traits is literally thousands of years old, right? Like, weren't the Egyptians doing that shit? I don't necessarily know if there's, like, a one-to-one of that in bestiality. Like, who would not, like, leave aside, like, fucking a horse or whatever, okay? Because that shit's gross, and horses are disgusting barnyard animals. Seriously, have you ever been near a horse, like, on a street? Have you ever, like, seen a horse in real life? They're fucking disgusting. I'm not joking. Like, if you've actually seen a horse in real life, they're, like, these errant, off-putting, like wide-eyed, freakish meat beasts. They're horrifying, okay? Like, that's just a fact. Everyone knows this, okay? H-Bomb knows this. However, who would not want to possess the mighty, powerful cock of a horse? Leave aside reality. Leave aside all the other, troublesome associative qualities, and just revel in the sheer girth. You know, everyone wants this, of course. Which is why in furry pornography you have largely human-looking furries fucking with giant fucking horse dicks. Now, who finds this attractive? The answer is, of course, all people everywhere. It's uncontroversial. But tragically, we are limited to our human physiology. So it must remain now simply contained to the written word and to artistry. Would you want a whale cock? After all, it's bigger. You have to take aesthetics into account, okay? I will continue this discussion no further. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Now we got Bad Dragon. Yeah, I think the popularity of the Bad Dragon sex toy website speaks for itself. Thank you. I've seen some porn of bottoms taking real-size horse dildos. It's not just for artistry. Yes, and you should admire their talent. Next question. The world would be a worse place were it not for the remarkable talent, ingenuity, and bravery of those fine individuals. Many know this. How's No Nut November doing? Who the fuck does No Nut November at 27? Like, Jesus, why? Why would I do that? What am I trying to prove? How's No Shit November going? Okay, that one I'll admit. That's a viable challenge and a tough one, you know? How's Nonstop Nut November going? I think I'm doing normal Nut November right now, unfortunately. I think I'm on the normie road. Sometimes when everyone else is challenging themselves, the most radical thing of all is to just nut a normal amount of times in that month. Wouldn't you, like, die if you didn't shit for a long time? No, you just grow stronger. You know? Taking a shit, much like coming, it feels good, but it doesn't actually provide any physiological benefits. In reality, if you can withhold from shitting for a long time, like a month or so... Sorry, I gotta clean my glasses. You can unlock your body's hidden potential. There are valuable nutrients that can be reabsorbed that you're just throwing to the wayside. But most people aren't strong enough to take this path. Most are weak. Please don't take my advice. I'm not a doctor. Yeah, that's how anime 2s are so buff. All their muscles are just full of shit. That's how Hassan does it. Ask him. He simply does not poop. Have I ever nutted too much before? What do you mean? Like the volume of it was so significant that I drowned somebody? What do you mean? What does that mean?